Good afternoon, Matthew Kershaw. We are checking out Gears of War, the star of which is Marcus Penis. How are you feeling?
I'm trying to think of my own weird sexual joke, but I don't know any of the characters in this series because I never played it.
Locust, more like... No, I'm not going there. The intro of this video.
I don't even know what you were going for there.
It doesn't sound like cust anyway. Who's your favourite Gears of War character?
I've only ever played one, and it was many years ago, and I don't remember anything about it.
Which one did you play?
I don't know.
That's smart, that's smart. This is the Ultimate Edition, which is the remake of Gears of War 1. This is the multiplayer beta on the Xbox One. I am shit at this game, you should know that going in.
Oh, I was shit as well in the one game I played before I had to leave yesterday.
Yeah, so I've played all the Gears. I didn't play them in order, I played 2 first and then went back to 1. And it really stands out how much, like, the pure mechanical differences and, like, movement, speed, shit like that, weapon variety, they just evolved so much over the games. So going back to this was kind of like, just the worst experience.
Yeah, from what I played, it felt very clunky.
Yeah. I mean, the frame rate is nice. That makes it a bit smoother, but just getting around the map is a trial. Just aiming your gun is horrendous.
Yeah, but that's the old Gears of War 1 kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm just bummed they didn't remake the whole trilogy, or even Judgment. I quite like Judgment. I realised it wasn't like a full game, but...
I don't understand why they didn't remake both, or all 3 of them.
In my mind, it's because the Halo Master Chief Collection was such a steaming mess that, like, no, let's not do this. And Bonnie Ross came out, you know, in that Game Informer cover story, which is actually free on their website, I still believe. It's in this week's issue of Game Informer. It's, yeah, she was saying that it might have been easier if they'd released all 4 separate games, rather than try to package them in one, you know, with all that netcode and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I have a feeling it was just rushed, like... They've got it working pretty well now, but yeah, maybe they just didn't want to repeat those issues.
Probably not. You just Seth Rollins that guy's ass.
That's the only finishing move you're going to see me do in this match. God, I played for like 2 hours recording everything, trying to get a match that I wasn't ashamed of. Because they were all like 1-0.
I have like an actual, like, honest question. How do you change weapons in this game?
It's D-pad.
Oh god, yeah, that's the one button I didn't press.
Yep, so the one thing that even in Gears 1 they got right was the active reload, I thought. You could speed up your reload, get a little bonus. I think it's to clip size, you know, if you hit it right on the white rectangle in the reload bar.
Yeah.
And I think they've totally put that in Battlefront as well this year, well, this time around. So your guns don't need ammunition, but they overheat, but if you hit the venting or whatever in the right place and they overheat, it'll vent instantly. It sounds awesome.
That's cool.
Which, I don't know, I'm sure it's been in first-person shooters, but I struggle to think of one. Which is a cool development.
Yeah, it's a very Gears of War thing.
Yeah, this is a... What did you think of the Gears of War 4 demo at E3? Because I was going in being like, you know, we're going to see Gears here, and I really wasn't interested, even though I played the trilogy, but I got really, really excited. It's kind of like the tone and the mood, I thought.
I get that Gears is supposed to be this gory kind of, you know, manly men that are bigger than trucks, huddling behind waist-high cover, holding each other. But, I don't know, the trailer just didn't kind of impress me at all. It was so dark you could barely see what was happening anyway.
Yeah. It was, yeah, it was quite graphically impressive, you know, with that hurricane with the lightning strikes, but... I know what you mean, but it was kind of the music for me. But without that nostalgia, then it would mean nothing, obviously.
Yeah, I was just kind of like, oh, it's a Gears of War game, but it's, I guess, trying to be more serious because it's so dark.
I mean, there was sick aliens. Those aliens were sick. They had tentacle faces.
Are they aliens?
I don't know what they are. They are not in any of the other games, that's for certain. Neither were the...
Are the Locust aliens?
No, they actually come from below the planet. I don't know, I'm sure it's explained somewhere, but you know, Karen Travis wrote a load of the novels in that series. And then she wrote Gears of War 3 as well, which is easily the best in terms of storytelling. In that it actually has some beyond just let's go and find this bomb, and then we found the bomb, now let's do this really shitty boss fight on a train, which is basically all that Gears 1 is. It's weird that they would announce this at the same conference they announced backwards compatibility with 360 games. Because it kind of makes it redundant a little bit. And this is coming to 360.
Yeah, that's kind of really dumb. But I don't know.
It seems like who's going to buy that thing at that point? You know, you're trying to get the Xbox 360 people onto the Xbox One, so why give them more games? Doesn't seem. And why give them old games that they could already buy, you know, years ago for half the price?
Yeah, I guess it's people are now a stickler for FPS and resolution, and so I guess people that are just like, oh, now I can play it in 60 FPS. I guess it warrants me buying it again for $60.
Yeah, but that's not. Surely it'll be the same game just repackaged on the 360. I can't imagine they're actually doing work to it.
I think it has all of the DLC. If the game had any DLC to begin with.
Yeah, it did. Had a ton, I think. Yeah, it's just it plays like shit in my opinion. So it's like at some point, it doesn't matter how nice they make it look. Like this map looks pretty nice. You know, it's got good shadows and stuff, good lighting, but it's not exactly an exciting prospect, is it? This holiday season.
No, but for big hardcore Gears of War fans that I guess want Gears of War 4, this would be a nice kind of distraction for a while.
Yeah, sure. Are you thinking of planning on picking this up or anything, or not?
When you told me that this whole thing was rumored about this, you know, Ultimate Bundle or whatever it's called, I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pick it up if it's all 3 of the Gears games, because I've never played all of them. And it's been years since I played one, but if this is just one, then I don't think I'll pick it up.
Are the Gears of War games on the backwards compatibility list yet? I'm sure they won't be after this news.
There is 21 games for the beta testing.
Right, and I can do that now, can I?
Yes, you can do that now.
Cool.
You can totally read up on how to do it on our website, www.gamedropzone.com.
Absolutely.
But when it actually releases in the fall, there will be 112 games in the catalogue in the first month.
Right, how many of them are going to be Banjo-Kazooie games?
Banjo-Kazooie's already inside the 12 games, or the 21 games.
Makes sense. I wonder...
But it's all community, like, requesting. So they'll request a game, Microsoft will get in touch with the publishers and try to get them to, you know, let them put them on the backwards compatibility. So I mean, if people request Gears of 1, then they'll be able to put that on. Yeah,
in theory. I saw Red Dead was at the top of the voting today, which isn't surprising. It's a really good game.
Red Dead number 1, and then number 2 is like Black Ops 2.
Weird. I mean, I get it, but I don't know.
It's even weird that like Advanced Warfare is on there, and it's already on the Xbox One.
That's yeah. I guess that just sort of speaks to how many people still own 360 and play it, and haven't upgraded to the Xbox One.
It totally makes. Yeah, I mean it's totally a good thing, because now people will. I guess the whole problem with upgrading to a next gen console is you have no games for it, you know, or you get the games that are packaged with it. But then if you can play the games you already own from the Xbox 360, I think a lot of people will upgrade to an Xbox One now. That idea that they can play their old games on it.
Yeah, it's such a weird thing, because it's like it's not like you're giving in your own system to buy this new system. You know?
Well, you totally can now.
Yeah, it's fucking weird. Just weird. It's like that's not how technology works. It's only in the video game industry does that matter.
Yeah,
it's bizarre, but yeah, that's a bit of Gears of War Ultimate Edition. Make your own judgments, and see you again soon.